So do you think there's some truth to that?
And they still play 2.5 Men.
I'm saying, do you think it's something to that?
Of course. Bill was the first.
You think there was an agenda towards Bill or it caught up? I guess that's my question. Is it really an agenda towards the black man, or is it you just got caught up?
There's definitely an agenda.
So I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think it's an agenda, but I think it's still racism on the fact that when you black, of course you're going first. I don't think this means agenda. I just think that the black thief is going to get caught quicker than the white thief.
True, but I think it's an agenda.
Okay. And you just going by, what made you think agenda? Was it Bill? Was it Mike? Or it was just...
Bill and Mike. I mean, R.Kelly, yeah. It was about time for them to get him. It was about time for him to go down. I mean, come on now. You've been guilty for 20 years and you just ain't care. You just ain't care that everybody knew. And it wasn't nothing that nobody didn't know, and you just ain't care. It's about time you go to jail.
No, it was about time.
It's time for you. It's time for you to go to jail. Your checks have gotten thing. You can't pay everybody off, and you ain't making the right people money no more. That can get you off the hook. Those golf course conversations that got you off back in the day, those golf course conversations ain't happening about you. Remember, this guy. Remember that favor you owe me, Charles? Yeah, there's a guy named Robert. I need you to make sure he beats this case for me. He's making us a lot of money.
Right.
That's not happening right now. You're not making that guy any money no more. So,
well, speaking of which, the R.Kelly and Gayle King interview, happened this week, part 1 and part 2.
Yeah, I just saw some highlights on Instagram.
And
I
listen,
didn't see the whole thing.
Big ups to Gayle King and Oprah Winfrey showing you how veteran media personalities getting in, because they had all this week and they covered the 2 hottest topics this week was R.Kelly and Michael Jackson. So regardless how you feel about them, they held that down as far as being seasoned veteran, and they were black women, and they ended the note with Women International Month, like, you know what I'm saying, Women International Day, like, shout out to them. But your boy R. Kelly, I don't know who was advising R. Kelly. I don't know who told that man to get in front of the camera and have this conversation and act like this. So we're gonna play this little snippet because I don't know if you got a chance to see it, but this is a part right here where he was talking about, I guess, when she was asking him about, is he holding women hostage?
All I've been through in my way past to hold somebody, let alone 4, 5, 6, 50, you said. How stupid would I be to do that?
I didn't say
that's stupid, guys.
This is my favorite part.
On me? Yes, that's stupid. Use your common sense.
Don't sense.
Forget the blogs. Forget how you feel about me. Hate me if you want to, love me if you want, but just use your common sense. How stupid would it be for me to, with my crazy past and what I've been through, right now I just think I need to be a monster and hold girls against their will, chain them up in my basement, and don't let them eat and don't let them out unless they need some shoes down the street from their uncle.
Now, what did that part come from? Did he snitch on himself?
Yeah, I didn't get that part.
Maybe it was something.
Maybe it was somebody. One of the girls got shoes from their uncle down the street or something, and surviving R. Kelly, and I just missed that because I didn't see that part.
Are you snitching on yourself when you do that?
Yeah, I don't know.
What is he talking about, bro?
I have no clue. But yeah, you cut it off right before he was like, "You're fighting for my fucking life."
No, here we go.
Y'all quit playing. I didn't do this stuff. This is not me. I'm fighting for my life. Y'all killing me with this. I gave y'all 30 years of my career.
Robert.
30 years of my career. Y'all trying to kill me. You're killing me, man. This is not about music. I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids, and I can't do it.
Bruh. Let me tell you something. R. Kelly deserves to go to jail, but I'm sorry if I'm going to go to hell for saying this, but that shit was funny.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. That shit was. I lost all concentration. I'm all watching, all intense. First of all, when he was doing the use your common sense, I'm going like. And what was the other one? Further along, he was like,
"Right for my motherfucking life here."
No. The other one, he's talking about hog
my kids
and hog tie. I don't know how to hog tie nobody. Yo, I'm sorry. That was great content. I'm sorry. I was down one day. I'm gonna be watching that. What in the hell? Who is advising this man to get in an interview with that?
Music?
I'm trying to have a relationship with my kids. Wait, technically he's in jail now, but it's not for that.
Yeah, he's child support.
Right.
They gonna
Apparently,
get him for something.
he owes $161,000 in child support, and he's claiming that he only has $350,000 in the bank. And the first time that he went to the bank alone was 3 weeks ago, prior to that interview, because he just been writing checks, I guess, for people. And he's also claiming that the father wanted him to sleep with one of the girls, and allegedly was trying to, I guess, he was admitting to human trafficking, and the girl said it herself, her and the other girl, they're claiming, they're 22 and 23 now, they're claiming that they haven't been held against their will.
Yeah,
but
as EL, because actually one of them is actually from Baltimore.
Oh, really?
And, yeah, as AZL, the dark skin one.
Did you know her?
No.
Or you just heard from around the way?
No, I don't know her.
Well, no. I mean, like, you probably like a niece who know her. I ain't talking about you know her like that.
No, I don't know her. But she's definitely from Baltimore. Her parents, they're from there. They met her at an R.Kelly concert. But the other one, I don't know where she's from. But the light skinned one, forgot her name. But yeah, they're fighting for him. They're waving the flag for him right now.
Do you think that a situation like that was either going to help R. Kelly, like he was going to bring some sympathy towards like a potential juror that was going to help him?
Yeah,
or
it brings
whatever?
brings a balance to. Whereas though, if you wanted to just already just convict them and sentence them to death, I mean, you had to at least think for a minute, like, I don't know, maybe this is a little bit. I don't know. It just makes you think. It brings a little bit of balance to it.
So you think that's probably what the publicists were going for, or the
making
the
people
crisis
think.
management team was going for?
Yeah,
as they
making
say.
people think. We need somebody to vouch for him. We need the girls. Who better than to speak to say what he's doing and not doing is the actual girls who's actually in there.
Because there's no way that you're going to interview R. Kelly because you really want to hear his side, because you had your mind made up. At this point, your mind has to be made up.
Yeah.
Because if you go on this long and you don't believe it, then you don't believe it.
Yeah,
and if you go on this long when you believe
want R.
it,
Kelly to condemn himself. You want to catch him slipping at this point.
Yeah.
You trying to catch him slipping.
My question is, how in the hell does R. Kelly have $350,000 in the bank and he wrote all those hit records? I mean, he wrote records. He ain't just sing songs that was written by other people. Aren't there supposed to be some residuals or some royalty checks like that? Like, how many checks? If you're claiming you got a big heart, which he said he was guilty of, my question is, what you writing off checks for if you innocent?
He's writing $1 million checks.
What you writing off checks for if you innocent? Is my question. Innocent people ain't writing no checks. Hell, I've been guilty, ain't want to write no checks. That's my parking tickets. There's been tickets, speeding tickets that I know I was guilty of. I still fight them.
Yeah, damn right. See if I can get a loophole and get out of there. Hopefully the police don't show up in court.
I know damn well I ran that red light, but as soon as I run it, I'm like, well, I'm about to fight this one. So what are you writing your money off for if you're innocent, is my question. But I don't know, man. To me, it looked like the situation was humanizing him. There's going to be some people who are going to look at that. There's going to be some memes that I know I saw on my timeline, even on the way here, of people putting up all the white artists that you and I was just talking about, or the white millionaires and white men that you and I was just talking about, that are saying you should go at these gentlemen first. So there are people who are going to ride with him, and this situation is only going to make him more human because he mentioned key things like he's mentioning his kids. You know, what father, somebody's not going to feel that? You mention your kids, although you're being accused of abusing someone else's kids, but you're mentioning your kids, so you won't appear to be a monster. And when he was claiming that also in the interview that he watched the documentary and he was like, well, they would describe as Satan. I'm not Satan. Yo, there was so many catchphrases in that interview, though, you can watch and use as a meme and use as a line on the stand-up comedy show.
Mm-hmm.
It didn't make no sense.
There's definitely a lot of material for sketch comedy shows are going to be going crazy over that.
Oh, absolutely. Absolutely. But at this point, interviewing Kells, I mean, why? Is my question.
Catch him slipping.
Yeah, but shout out to Gayle King, though, because she definitely was remaining calm, because I ain't never seen no black man yelling no black woman face like that, and she don't budge.
He wasn't, well, from what I saw, he wasn't yelling at her.
He
was
wasn't
just yelling.
At the camera.
Yeah.
Yeah. And also, man, she handled it with style and grace because, again, she's a seasoned vet. She's a seasoned vet. You know what I mean? So shout out to her. It is not weakness on her part, by no means. I'm just saying he lucky. Because what if she would have had an off day that day? And be like, nigga, who is you yelling at? Like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
wig off.
What if she'd have, I was just about to say, what if she'd have fixed her wig?
Took the wig off,
right.
popped the nails off.
Right. And he talking to her about the downfall of celebrity. Her best friend is Oprah.
Mm-hmm.
I think she know a little bit about celebrity, bro. And she's a celebrity herself. You know what I'm saying? So the whole situation was just like, you know, screwed up. But, yo, he's in jail for child support. I think he's really going to go to jail this time because I guess apparently on the tape he's actually verbally saying that the girl is 14. Like, I guess it was saying allegedly that one of the statements was the girl is saying, quote, do you like this 14-year-old? And he's like, yeah, I like this 14-year-old. Boom, boom. You know what I'm saying? He's stating that he's acknowledging she's 14 in the tape.
Yeah, I heard about that part.
Yeah. And it's a VHS tape, too, so it's old. So that means old girl got to be about 40 now.
Well, no. I think the new one isn't. The old one was a VHS.
No, the new one that they found is an old VHS.
Oh, it is a VHS.
Yeah, that's what I'm trying to say. It was an old VHS that he was keeping, which I don't know why. Because where can you buy a VCR at now? But apparently he has it. And yeah, that's the deal. So whatever he running with, that's what he gonna go for.
Yeah, but they say this tape is clear.
Yeah, real clear. Real clear. And if you acknowledging that the girl is 14 on it, I don't know. And someone who works in law can correct me. But I don't know if they need the woman to go on the stand and say that's her or not, like the way they did before, which was the big issue because the woman who allegedly was Sparkle's niece was said it wasn't her. But if you got a woman who's on tape saying I'm 14, you may not need her present right now.
I'm sure they still do.
Well, I don't know. Maybe. I'm not a lawyer. Maybe. And if R.Kelly, if he only got $350,000 in the bank, I guess apparently he can't write her no check. But maybe he got that money like in some foreign money or something like that. Maybe that's what he's really talking about.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure because R. Kelly can go to a show right now and still get paid $350,000 to perform. Still, even
right now.
Bro, you saw the women that was at that show that was like, rescue me, capture me. There are people who still paid to see Kells, dog. He was on tour when this S was going on. You saw him out of the country. You want to come back to me, to America? Do you have your shots? You ain't see that video? He was like, do you have your shots? Do you want to come back to me, to America? Like, bro, he was still touring. He could get some money, bro.
Sure.
More, he can get that $350,000 back. You know what I mean? But also, before we ended on that, his former lawyer in that case that he was found not guilty of stated recently that he knew R. Kelly then was guilty as hell and said he even had Kelly go take some shots, some STD shots or whatever, so that he won't test or whatever and all that. But he's 72 years old right now. He's claiming he knew R. Kelly was guilty as hell then. I'm like, bruh, this is just wrong. All of this is wrong. This whole situation is wrong. But yet, Jussie Smollett is what brought Chicago down. None of that, right?
Crazy.
Right. So, yeah. Well, I hope R. Kelly goes to jail, and I hope he's in jail getting a lot of love when he's in there. And I hope when he shows up, they start playing the song, Seems Like You're Ready. Could have sworn you. Yeah. Yeah. What's another song they going to love in jail?
Honey Love.
Honey Love. Ignition.
Ignition.
Yeah. 12 Play.
Sex Me.
Oh, yeah. That's a good one. Hold on. One more. What's the what? Trapped in Closet?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Trapped in Closet? Nah. We got to get one more. Oh, Body's Calling. Can't forget that.
Yeah.
Can you imagine as soon as Kel walked in, they're going to be like, and all them big 8-pack looking dudes is going to be looking at him like, yeah. They've been waiting on Kelly for a minute. Some of them lifers.
They hear about the R. Kelly practicing for the talent show, prison talent show.
Right.
And you won the prison talent show 4 years in a row, and now you hear R. Kelly's coming.
You mad as hell. Can you imagine those dudes that were in jail back in 2008 that thought Kells was going to come to jail then? They couldn't wait. And they still in there now. And they like, yeah, he definitely coming now. He on now. So they coming. They coming for Kells. So look, I just hope he hurry up and get to jail, bro.